Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Thank you so much for being here. I thought I would do this impromptu uh, live just to say hello and maybe work on some mundane, boring crafting stuff that I hate doing alone. So I thought that maybe I could invite a few friends over to help me do this. So 2 a.m. in the UK, wow. Thank you so much for being here. That's crazy. You should probably be asleep though. It's thundering and raining here in Texas Hill Country. Well, I hope there's no fires because that could be dangerous. Watching while cooking dinner. Hello, what's for dinner? Let me know. I love talking about food. So today, basically, I am going to take this big old thing of paper and we're going to cut card bases and we're going to chat and have a little fun. I'll answer some questions and we'll just sit and we'll craft together and all that great stuff. I wish I could see you guys while I'm doing it, but I will keep an eye out over on the comments just in case, we have something going on over there. Now, for you guys that are in the room now or that are here chatting and watching me, when new people come in, if you could let them know if they have a question or a comment to first use the letter Q and then a colon and then write your question or your comment or basically your question, because that way I can look it up and I could see the questions right away in case I haven't gone back and looked at the comments. The comments are over here to the side, so it'll be a little hard to try to keep up with it. Holy moly. You guys, it was that hot a few weeks ago here in Chicago, and I thought we might die. It was redonkulously hot. So hot. Like, ugh. And with like the humidity, it was like 114 or something. It was crazy. So, anywho, if you're watching over here from YouTube and you are on Instagram, I would love if you went over to Instagram and say, hey, come and take a watch with Ricky. And if you're on Facebook, hello. I'm not for sure I've ever done a live on Facebook. I can't remember. If you're on Facebook or if you're watching from Facebook, let me know and down in the comments when you leave a comment. So, let's see here. And my brother Gary and his coworker headed back home to Dallas after a back-to-back wedding. 2 big weddings. Ooh. Y'all, weddings are stressful. I didn't even want to do my own. I didn't even plan my own wedding. My friends in Florida all planned it for me. I didn't have to do a thing, but just show up. And I helped clean up after, that. But, you guys, I'm thirsty. Already. It's beautiful like fall-like weather evening here in Ohio. Love it. Yes, it is the same here in Chicago. I think today's high got up to like 64 or 65, maybe 67. I know when I went to go on my walk this morning, it was 60 degrees and I had to wear a hoodie. What's up with that? It's a little too soon. Can we just extend summer a little bit longer? But I should be used to that now. Here in Chicago, we really just have 2 seasons, and it's winter and construction. That's basically all we have. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of do this situation because I'm going to be cutting paper and also talking with you guys, so you guys can see my face and then you can see my hands. This isn't going to be groundbreaking. It isn't going to be super fun. I'm literally just cutting paper. That's all that I'm doing. So if you're here for entertainment, go back and check my story that I just posted over on Instagram because that's hilarious. But outside of that, this is going to be very mundane, boring tasks for card makers. And if you're a card maker, you know how this feels. And I thought it was us Brits who were supposed to talk about the weather. No, if you're over the age of like 35, you're talking about the weather. That's about basically all you're having. You're talking about your weather, you're talking about all your health ailments, and you're also talking about what you're having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner the next day. So Basically, welcome to being elderly when that happens. All right, so what I have here is I have my accent opaque paper. This is what I use for my card bases, for my cards. I used to use Nina. Nina got a little bit too pricey for me, so I decided to go with this. Amazon sells it. The last time I checked, it was not in stock, but if it is, I'll leave a link down in the description for when this video is over, and you can go take a look at it and click it if you'd like. It'll be an affiliate link, so you're helping your boy out when you do that. But let's see here. Had a lovely dog walk with this morning until we met the bear, turned around, and quickly it went back to the way we came. Understand that completely. I would too. That sounds horrifying. Like, no thank you. I need to clean my glasses really quick, you guys. One moment. I can't see anything right now. Oy. Being old sucks. All right, here we go. There we go. Got my reading glasses back on. And I'm going to cut all of this down, you guys. So all of these are going to be card bases. I don't know how long it'll take me. You know, I was going to do this, but I wasn't for sure how to cut the paper to make it all A2 sizes. So let me know how you cut this, because I think I might do this next time, the 11 by 17, because it was cheaper. And if I can get it for cheaper and get more paper or more card bases, that would be great. I'm going to crumple this really quick, you guys. If you're into ASMR, this is going to be perfect for you. If not, I'm sorry. All right, there we go. The first thing I'm going to do, because I saw Jennifer McGuire actually do this on her latest video, I think. She actually scores off her paper and then cuts it, which makes sense because then it is a lot faster. Because the last time I did this, I cut all the paper and then scored it. And then I was thinking, huh. And then she was like, yeah, if you just score it first and then cut it, you're cutting two pieces that are already scored instead of cutting a piece of paper into two and then scoring both of those. So, let's see here. Yes, cut on the 17-inch side in half, and then you end up with a 2. See, look at here. We got a mathematician up in here. Like, come on now. Come on, ruler. What? How come I'm not that smart? Like, why am I not that smart? Oh, Lord. I feel so dumb. Maybe I should just go now. You guys, I'm snacking on a Pop-Tart. Isn't 11/17 just exactly 2 pieces 8? Yes, you are correct. Let's see here. Cheryl, the last time I did that, they jacked up my paper and I was so bad because they refused to refund me for the paper. So I just don't do it anymore. I mean, I'm sure maybe I just had one person that did it wrong, but I just don't trust it. I pay a lot of money for this paper and I do not want it to be ruined. So I'd rather just do it myself. I'm here talking with you guys, so, you know, it helps me get through with it. I'm going to eat a little bit while I'm talking to you guys. I'm sorry if that's like a pet peeve for you guys, but let me get my scoreboard. And we'll start scoring. Oh, let me see if there's any questions. No questions. All right. All right, so basically what I'm doing is just doing some scoring. I'm going to talk with you guys, do some scoring, and then do some cutting. So if you guys want to talk about anything, or if you have a subject you would like for me to talk about, or, you know, anything, just let me know. I'm going to be here for the next hour or so, just chitty-chatting with you and having some fun. If anyone else, if you want to tell other people that I'm here, please do. I would greatly appreciate that. Hi, Michelle. Hello. I'm going to try to bring everybody up as they come in. Hi. So you guys, I do have a question for you guys. Do you guys prefer the top folding card, or do you prefer the side folding card? So like one that is like, let's see, if I have any, I might not even have any made, like this. Because I'm feeling like, yes, tell Sherry. Hi, Sherry. I feel...
Hey, Ricky. How can I help?
I did not say her name.
You can do that in a contacts app.
Thanks, Siri. I don't need your help anymore. Always in on the business. Always trying to get the tea. Crazy. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking, Lisa, because I kind of feel like I should just do that. Because I kind of feel like the top folding, I don't know if it's a waste of time. I just don't know how I really feel about it. So I'm thinking about just doing all of them like this, just left to right. Because, I mean, essentially, it's the same. I mean, you're just doing one up this way and then one this way. And I don't know if it's worth the hassle of doing them separately. Is that making sense? Like, does it make sense to do that? Yum, that sounds delicious, Lisa. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Michelle says side folding. So, I don't know. I think I'm going to do a bunch of side folding first, and then we'll go from there. But that's what I'm thinking right now. Where's everyone from? I know someone said they were from Texas. And I think that Brennan, who has a lot of cards to make, are you from like Boston or the Northeast, I believe, maybe? So yeah. Hi, Sherry. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. So this would make sense here. The thing is, though, so the side folding card, you could always put a little bit of adhesive on the inside, like a little glue dot or something, to close the card to keep it closed. So I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. All right, everybody's coming through. Boston, Nebraska, Pittsburgh, Port. I'm not even going to say that. I'll say Vancouver, near Vancouver. Jennifer McGuire usually does top folding and she gets them bulk cut. Yes, I saw that she does top a lot. Greetings from Maine. I typically make a side folding, but I just recently made a top folding card and love the change. Yeah, so we're going to see. Hi, Nina. You're pretty close. You are only about an hour and a half away from me. Hello. Next time I'm in Milwaukee, I'll have to maybe see what's up. How are you doing? Michigan and top folding. New York City, awesome. I live in Llano, Texas. 1.5 hours from Austin to the northwest, but I'm from Paris, Texas. Woo, love it. That's so fun, you guys. All right. So let's get to... I actually need a bigger board. I need a bigger scoring board. Is this one a bit longer? No, not too much longer. I'm going to have to invest in a bigger board. From Midlothian, Texas. Awesome. I think I would do half and half. Cheryl, yes, that's what I did last time. I did half and half. All right. I kind of feel like I just need... Why did I feel like that I had a bigger board somewhere around here? I don't think I do, but for some reason I thought I did. I don't see it, and I can't remember what I used last time, but I guess... Oh well, we're just going to deal with it. Let's see here. Landscape top folding has longer base to stand up and less vertical weight. Portrait top folding doesn't have as much, and the card can splay and collapse. Awesome. Yeah, Paula, that's what I usually do too, but I'm doing this the way Jennifer McGuire just said to do it. And that's to do all the folding first, or I'm sorry, the scoring first, and then do the cutting. Which I guess, in the situation that I'm in right now, I should probably just cut and then score, because then I would have enough room, right? I think. So... but yeah, so I'm going to be doing this, but I'll have to look up very often so I can see your comments. I'm from Melbourne, Florida, in the Space Coast where they do launches. I can watch them from my yard. Fun. Lisa, I used to live in Lakeland, Florida. I lived there for 11 years, and I got to see a lot of space ships. And actually, I was there. I was celebrating in Tampa. It was, oh God, what is the name of that festival? The Pirates. I forget the name of it. But we were celebrating that, and that was the day that one of the space shuttles blew up and the astronauts passed or died. Gasparilla is the name of that. Is the name of the celebration, and we watched that happen. It was kind of crazy because it took me back to when I was in elementary school and I saw the spaceship blow up then. So it's kind of weird. We're waiting for Shaw. Hey babes, how are you doing? My name's Cher, and I'm going to teach you how to score a card base. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, Brennan is talking about my my story or my reel that I posted over on Instagram. I got a little silly today because I've been recording videos like crazy. So at least it was a very sad day. Something I'll never forget. It was just seeing it and being confused. I'm like, wait, is that supposed to happen? Like, what is going on? It was sad. It was very sad. And when the Challenger exploded, like, I was old enough to know, like, what happened, but I really didn't I don't think as a child, I had the concept of, like, wait, what happened? You know, like, I could see it. I saw it on TV. But, it's kind of horrendous what people my age have seen on TV, honestly. It's a little scary. It's a little crazy. So, but we persist. People still do it for science. I admire them for doing such things because I could never do it. I always said that if I find out that I have some kind of terminal illness and I was going to die, you know, pretty like recent or like pretty soon, I would love to have the opportunity just to be shot into space and see the Earth one last time and then do any kind of scientific experiments that I could do while I was still alive. I think that would be probably a good way to go, for me at least. But, you know, we shall see. We may not even have to do that. We might be able to live for 200 years by the time I get old enough to get too old, but you never know. All right, so if you're in here and you have a specific question, just type in the letter Q, type your question, and then I'll go back in and take a look at these every now and then to see if there's any questions. So I'm going to do that now. Linda, I was in science class, actually. It was kind of wild. Let me see. All right, still no questions. That's cool. So what other mundane craft tasks do you hate doing other than card-based folding? Because I have several. Saratoga Springs, okay. Putting supplies back once they're out. That is kind of the worst. Sometimes I just want to close my eyes and throw it in the trash. Oh, gosh. I mean, honestly, if I'm telling the truth. Labeling and organizing new goodies. I am very bad about that because I get a lot of new stuff. A lot of it's because of design team stuff. And I just hate doing that. I hate labeling and organizing. Like, it's the worst. I wish I had somebody to do it for me. Cutting out itty bitty bits of ephemera for my cards. That sounds horrible. Kind of the same thing for die cutting when you're doing itty bitty parts and putting them all together. That can be very mundane. This is cute. Wait a second. I did a report in grade school about the Challenger. There is no way, Ricky, you were older than I am. Well, little secret. I am 87 years old. And I look really freaking good for 87. I know. Can you believe it? I am actually 46 years old. I am an old man. I am a grandpa. Brennan, I could be your great grandpa probably. But yeah, that's me. Okay. Mary, no one says this. I mean, come on. Are you going to come do it for everyone now? Because that's crazy. Okay. What year was the Challenger? Hey girl, how you doing? I didn't mean it. Mindy, I'm in my 40s too, so I got you. Yes, happy birthday, Leanne. All right, let's see if I got any questions. Do you have a specific time set aside for crafting? I find it's hard to balance work and family and crafting. I do not have a specific time. I kind of just do it when I can. I now work from home permanently, so I guess the good thing is that like on my lunches and stuff, if I don't feel like eating or if I'm just eating a quick lunch and I have some time, I'll come in here and work on a few things. Or if I am, I don't know, kind of want to take a break from work for a second, I can come in and do things. That's why I like working from home, because you can get up and move and do things, and you're home, so you can get back to your computer and work a little later if you need to. My employer is really cool about that. They're not like super strict about us being at our desk for 8 hours and checking if our mouses are moving and things like that. So I kind of just go with the flow with it. Where do you get your inspiration for your projects? It's always so hard for me. It's not easy for me. It's actually very hard. Sometimes I get ideaed out, and like when it comes to new releases and things like that, I try not to go online to look at other people's stuff, because I feel like if I do that, I sometimes fall into like not so much copying, but like I want to have my own idea with new stuff. So I try not to go look at other people's stuff. But inspiration is usually like colors, maybe the season or fashion. I just try to kind of come up with my own thing. And then if I'm not doing really well, or if I'm really confused about something, then I will go on to something like Pinterest and maybe look at some ideas, or find a card and kind of case it or make it my own. Let's see. Let's go back to new comments. You guys got a lot here. 1 second. I'm trying to go back. Let's see here. How do you manage to always make me smile? Oh gosh, you're embarrassing me. Stop. I just kind of feel like I'm kind of a silly person in nature, and I try not to take things too seriously, and I try to have fun and just do my own thing. People sometimes are like, whoa, you really dance to the beat of your own drum. But, if you can't laugh and you can't have fun, I don't think life is worth it. So I don't want to be a stick in the mud. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be this old fuddy-duddy that's like, get off my lawn. I don't want to be that person. So that's why I like to laugh, be childish, have fun. If you saw my reel today, it was super stupid, and I loved it. It was fun. It was silly. It made people laugh. It was great. I'm a new subscriber to your channel. Enjoy your cards. Oh, thank you, IRC. That's so nice of you. And look at Mindy over here sending people. Well, thank you, ma'am. Thank you, IRC, for coming over. Let's see here. Let me get back to some questions. I think I saw some come through. I seem to remember from Instagram you started a new job in August. How is it going? I hope your new colleagues are lovely. Actually, my job's going very well. It's interesting because I started, and before they even hired me, I said I need 23 days off this year. Because at my last job, I didn't take my PTO, my vacation time, because I had it scheduled already for later in the year. So when I got this new job, I was like, the only way I can come over to this new job is if you give me these days. So they gave them to me. And I think the first week and this week were my actually full weeks that I worked. Everything in between was half weeks or PTO. So, but yes, I love it. My coworkers are so nice. They're appreciative. I appreciate them. There was some worry from me because, clasp your ears if you're in shock or if you don't want to hear this. But every time I go to a new job, I have to tell people about my life, explain to them that I have a husband. You never know how it's going to go, how people are going to feel about it. So I always get really worried about that. And I hyped myself up and got myself all upset, and it was really over nothing. So, yeah. You know what, guys? You did not tell me. Wait, have I been folding these? No. Okay, no. I got myself confused. I thought I was doing the wrong score line on these. And I was like, you guys are supposed to be telling me to make side folding cards. But it's worked out. I got it now. Let's see here. Okay, so no more questions. Let's go back. Let's see. Nina says, "What is your job?" I don't want to say what company it is or anything like that, but I am a senior analyst for my company, and I help do strategy for retirement plans, benefit plans, things like that. I also do financial work, so it's the complete opposite of what I'm doing literally right now. So a lot of people think it's boring. I love this type of work. I love helping people when they are close to the end of their working life. I think it's really exciting. And then I also like to remind people like Brennan, who are 15 years old, that once you turn 18 and you get a big boy job, no matter where you are, start putting your retirement fund in, save as much as you can, because it's very important. Why do you have to explain? I never explain that, and I have a husband. So Yvette, this is the thing, and I think this is what a lot of people don't understand is, so you're talking, you're having fun with your coworkers, your coworkers start talking about their families, their children, and then all of a sudden it comes to you and you're like, you just, like me, I kind of freeze up because, every person in the room pretty much has a normal life. And so if I don't say anything or if I don't add to the conversation, I feel really weird, or I feel like people know that I'm either hiding something or lying. So I would rather just tell them, but it's also nerve-wracking. So that's the reason why when I say I have to explain, it's not that I have to, they're not directly asking me. It's we're in a situation of where people are talking about their families and then they want to know more about you. And then, I don't want to go from talking about families or spouses to, oh, I'm a card maker. And then that's it. I just kind of feel weird about that. So that's where that comes from. And that's also something that why companies are starting having these diversity and inclusion programs, because a lot of people don't understand what other people go through in other groups. So like, people in like heteronormative relationships don't understand why do you have to explain that as a gay couple, because it doesn't make sense to me. Well, it should not be. I mean, it should just be normal for us to all talk about our relationships and not have any kind of judgment or anything. It's also the same thing of having diversity and inclusion when you like when an African American is trying to explain their situation, which I would not understand because I am a white individual and I have no education on how they feel or what's important. I mean, I do know what's important, and I also know that, human rights and things like that, but I want to know more about their experiences so I don't make a mistake and, come across as rude or accidentally saying something I shouldn't. So that's why I'm a part of, that diversity group at work, because I want to know, I want to keep up with things and learn about people and know about them. So that's why. Let's see here. Question. What is your favorite hobby that makes you money? Mine is doing math strategy for the Texas Pick 3 numbers, and I have won quite a bit, and I share my winnings. I teach others my math. Excuse me, Leanne. Okay. I need to, Can we be friends? I need to learn. Let's see here. My old company had an amazing inclusive environment where diversity was completely accepted. And it is at my work. It's just you never know when you're going into a new job what it's like. My previous job at Walgreens was amazing. Very inclusive, very diverse, and very into people being accepted and learning about other people. It was pretty great. Dude, I have Dalton Normal's overrated, but I kind of get it. I guess I feel I have to explain Dalton sometimes. Yeah, and like, no one should have to do that. Like, just can we accept people for who they are and try to be the best people we are, and everybody can almost get along, I think, you know? So, let's see. Did someone say math? I'm still working on the 17 by 11 paper being cut into two. Hello, me too. Definitely. Let me see if there's any questions. Oh, I didn't answer that. My favorite hobby, making money. Well, my only hobby that makes me money is this. And I'm not like balling out of control. So that's why I need to know how to do the Texas or the pick three so that I know I can win something. I feel like you probably have to play the lottery to win in the lottery. So I don't play it as well because I think you can do it online now, but I don't know. I just rather spend my money on crafts. I don't even know how many sheets of paper are in this. Let's see. 150 sheets. Okay. So what's that? 300 card bases? You guys, I just want to say, like, isn't Mindy such a great card maker? Like, so good. She has, like, a really good speaking voice on her videos. They are lovely. I love watching her videos. She makes excellent cards. I'm so jealous of how good she is. I shouldn't say jealous. I appreciate how good she is. We all have our own ways of making things, so, and jealousy isn't really a good way to put it. So, because we can always learn, right? So, we can always make ourselves better. But yeah, she has some great videos. She's been doing it for a long time, so she's really good at it. And you know, I'm just now getting into like the video part because I mean, I always did videos, but I never did it like this, like live and forward facing cameras and desk down and all that stuff. You know, I'm still really new to that, and I'm still trying to rock it and get used to it and find my way. I kind of almost feel like I feel really simple sometimes when it comes to my videos because I don't have like, I don't know, like fancy infographics and stuff like that. And I don't even know if people really like seeing my face, but I guess it's my channel, so I guess I can show my face whenever I want. Thank you, Mindy. You're so sweet. You're gonna make me blush. But yeah, it's I love being in a group of people that just can get along and just we all have, you know, our own goals, but we all strive to the main goal, which is to share our love of paper crafting and to share our different kinds of spirits and, you know, teach people not just about card making, but, you know, we do have our own personal lives and sometimes you guys like to hear about that. Some people don't. But that's the beauty of this world is there's so many different video creators that you can hop, skip, and jump to 200 of them if you wanted. So, oh, thank you, IRC. I really appreciate that. You are really kind. And my friend Liz is here. Hey, girl. She's my She's my crafting buddy here in Chicago. Well, she lives in Michigan now, but she used to live in Chicago. But we live close enough to one another, and we're so close that we actually see more of one another than, you know, most other people that I see. Oh, this is great. She is, and when I met her at Simon Says Stamp in Ohio, she was so down to earth and nice. I had so much fun at Create. I cannot wait to go back and do it again. It was great getting to see and know people that, well, watch me, or me getting to actually meet other card makers that I was just like, that was on the inside. On the outside, I was like, yeah, you're cool. How you doing? Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. But on the inside, I was like, but yeah, it's really fun. I don't know. I've just really been enjoying it lately. It's brought card making and these videos have brought a lot of happiness to me. It can be a little stressful sometimes. Honestly, it's very stressful sometimes, but it's like a fun stressful. I don't know if I'm explaining to it, but and I'm sure Mindy probably knows what I'm talking about because she does this for a living. But it's like you have stress and anxiety and things go wrong and you're like, oh shit, I forgot this and I didn't do this and I didn't do this and blah, blah, blah. I'm very forgetful when it comes to like requirements for different companies. I'm so bad about it. I don't know, Mindy, how do you even do it? I need to like do some kind of check off list for each company that I kind of design for or work for. But I'm always stressing out last minute stuff because I can't. It's actually not the videos that are last minute. It's the small stuff that is last minute, like making the Instagram post or putting things in a Dropbox or putting them in a Google folder and, you know, emailing someone to say, hey, I did this. That's the kind of stuff that I forget. Like today I recorded 4 videos. I made 4 videos. And I'm like working on videos to almost the end of the month. So I have that down. It's just the small stuff really can get to me. Oh my gosh, this is so sweet. Mom introduced me to you, Ricky. We got our picture together and I've followed you ever since. Now I just feel like I know all of you. Yeah, it's very interesting how when you meet people that watch you and know you, how interesting it is just to know that there's people out in this world that keep up with you. And like, I have no idea. I mean, I do kind of when I see people like things and I comment back, but it's pretty cool. I guess that's what it feels like to be kind of like, you know, I don't want to be like, say famous, but like our own card making world of famous. I mean, I'm like nobody. I mean, not that I'm a nobody. I haven't been doing this long enough to be known by a lot of people. I guess that's what I should say. Brennan just made an planner to be more organized. It is working. Clearly not with me making 5 cards right now. I have a planner, you guys, actually. Look, I have it. It's right here. And I have all things written down here. But I still don't do everything on it. I forget to write stuff and do it. Like today, I posted a video and scheduled it, but guess what I didn't do? I didn't schedule the Instagram and Facebook post. So now after I'm done doing this, I'm going to have to go back and remember to do that. Let's see here. Shell says, I find the card making stress a good stress. I forget everything else when I'm focused on my card. Other thing I love, if it isn't what I like, I just don't like it. It's just paper. That's very true. And also, paper has 2 sides, right? So, it's just paper, literally. But, you know, Sometimes it's like, I worked 5 hours on that and I just messed it up. I just dropped an ink pad on top of it. Let me see if there's any questions here. One moment. No more questions so far. Sweet. Well, not sweet. I mean, you can ask me questions, but wait, what's here? Oh, okay. They're catching up on moms and daughters and stuff like that. Wait, should I'm scoring these? Yeah. I'm getting so confused, you guys. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm like, should I be folding these at the same time? But no, I cut and then fold. Are any of you guys thinking of going to Simon Create next year? Are any of you going to Tailored Expressions Stamp Joy next month? Because I'm going to be there. Can you guys hear my chewing? I hope not. I don't think I'm chewing that loud. Question. If you had to have a pet cow or a pet sheep, which would you go for? Interesting that you say that. Because when I was younger, I lived on a dairy farm. So there was a bunch of cows around us all the time. And I loved those cows. They were the sweetest animals. And I would sometimes would go out in the field and lay with them and just like take a nap. We didn't have any sheep, so I think maybe I would do sheep this time. I had my fun with cows, and I would go do, I would hang out with the sheep. I would love to go to Create. By the time I found out about it, it was already sold out. Yes, Nina, it sells out really fast. You have to kind of like get on it. I want to go to Stamp Joy, but I can't have a training. Yikes. Good night, Mindy. Have a good night. Okay, I'm glad you guys can't hear my chewing. Yes, I would love to have goats. I had a goat when I was a kid, too. They're the sweetest little animals. I love them. They're naughty, but they're super sweet. I love them. Bye, Mindy. Cher says bye. Liz, who is watching, probably gets tired of me because every time we listen to a song, I sing it in Cher's voice. And she's like, Cher doesn't need to sing this song. Let's see here. We'll be in her car and we'll be singing and I'll just whip it out in Cher's voice. Let's see. Yes, cows are very smart and very friendly. See, she even said, no more Cher, please. How? So I think somebody asked me a question. Let's see. Are there any particular card makers that inspired you when you first started making cards? I think all the common ones, pretty much, like Jennifer McGuire, Christina Warner, Gina Kay, Laura Fedora, Kathy Zilski. There was a guy named Justin that I really liked watching when I first started. I think he makes them every now and then, but he was really good. But yeah, that was like 8 years ago I started making cards. So yeah, I can't even remember everyone. Let me chew this. Nina says, how many dogs do you have and what are their names? I have 2 dogs. My oldest dog, who's 11, her name is Ivy. She is beautiful. She's a white pit bull mix. And she's a precious baby. A precious angel. Liz can attest to that. And then my youngest dog, who is 3, her name is Imogene Nichols. And she is a hellhound. She's hell on wheels. She's crazy. She is very active. She's very bossy. She likes to talk a lot. And Liz can attest to that also. How? Good job, Brennan. Linda, I'm having a problem with ink blending. Using good inks and good paper. Could it be my blending brushes? It could be. Blending is hard. Sometimes I still mess it up. You have to go in with a light hand. If you have a glass board or something that you can kind of like stamp off and then go on and rub and then go back and collect the ink and then go back. Sometimes I find that my problem is that I had too much ink on the brush and I had a heavy hand. So when I put it onto the paper, it kind of just smushed and you can see the bristles of the brush. So I would just say go lightly, less ink, go light, and just build it up more that way. That might help you. Nina says, I started following you after you did a guest video for Jennifer McGuire. That's awesome. I did pick up a few subscribers when I was on her channel. That was very fun. Uh-oh, you guys. Can you guys not see my face anymore? Oy. It looks like my camera went out. My face camera. So you guys, it's only going to be my hands now. I'm sorry. I don't know why my camera did that. That's interesting. I'm going to have to see why that has happened. That's never done that before. Ugh. You guys can't see me, right? You can still hear me though. Let me know. Let's see. Just your hands now, yes. Still okay, so you guys can still hear me. Good. All right, awesome. Kathy Z does do a lot of ink blending. She's really good at it. Laura Fedora, really good at it. Melissa, she's a little crazy, but gives the best snuggles. She's a very good snuggler. Always cut and score the ream of paper at a time and dread it. So boring. Sherry, totally. It's the worst. But hey, I'm here doing it with you, so that's good. Yeah, Nina, the foam tools, that was very interesting for me too. I wasn't able to really get them to work either. And I think it's just because I had a heavy hand, and I think maybe the rounded ones that are out now might help a little bit. But I'm just not sure. I mean, I was never really good with the foam. Jazz hands! Let's see here. I hate that you guys can't see my face. I don't know what's going on with that. I'm just checking my phone real quick. Someone's texting me. Oh, they're texting me saying that they can't see my face. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why that went out. That's so weird. I use dome foam for oxides. I don't even actually have the domed ones, so I need, I have a bunch of brushes. That's the thing, is that I have so many brushes from so many brands because I have to use them in videos that I just can't justify getting domed ones. So all right, let's see here. Let me put this phone down just 1 second. All right, let's get back to cutting. Let me see if there's any questions. Uno momento. None. All right. And I don't know if I turn my camera off and then turn it back on. I don't know. I'm afraid it's going to stop the live. So you guys, I'm going to try to turn the one camera on and turn it back off, and I'm going to see what happens. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't guess it matters that you can't see my face right now. So I'm not going to do that, I don't think. Christine, I just moved into fall cards. I did make a couple Halloween cards, but actually I just did a unboxing video of a release that's coming out on the 14th that contains Christmas stuff already. So you will see that pretty soon. Christine, if you're just coming in, I'm just cutting card bases and scoring them. It's very boring. We all know what share looks like, so the other camera isn't needed. How dare you? Yeah, Linda, it just takes practice. I mean, it literally takes practice. Just take card panels and practice. Whatever you feel doesn't work out, I always tend to use those for like word dies, or something where you don't have to see the whole pattern. You could just use it to use for a word die, and it doesn't look ugly that way usually. Or you can just use it for layering for another word die if you want. Yeah, I've made a few Halloween cards, and I probably have a couple more up my sleeve. And then I have to move on to Christmas cards because I'm always working, in advance of what the season is because of the releases of companies and stuff. So, yeah. So there's that. Oh, my finger's starting to hurt from pressing down on this bone folder. Let's see here. How many people are still watching? Whoa, 25 of you. Wow, you guys are very dedicated people. Mary said, I just finished my Christmas cards. Only 40. Only? That's a lot. 40 is a lot. I don't think people understand that. I actually just finished. I made 94 Christmas cards of one. It's just one design. I made 94 of them. And then I just finished 20 Hanukkah cards. So, of course, I sell my cards at like craft fairs and stuff like that, so that's why I'm doing that. In normal cases I would not make 94 cards, but I did make them super easy to make so that I can mass produce them really quickly. Um, do you ever send your cards out to your fans, followers? I have one from Christopher from Bruce Monroe. I love to display them. I do sometimes. The thing is that I usually forget to send them out, or I just don't know a person's address or something like that. I should probably do something like that. Maybe just have like some kind of form where people fill out their address, and then I could just randomly send cards every now and then. That's a good idea, Michelle. How about you send an email to bromerocards@gmail.com to remind me to do that? Nina says, I'm not ready for fall yet. I'm still clinging to summer. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Christine says, what would be your favorite holiday to make crafts for? Then may I ask. I really enjoy making Christmas cards. Not a super religious person, but I do like Christmas time. I like the candy, the snowmen, the elves, all that stuff. Probably one of my least favorite holidays to make cards for are Easter. It's just not my thing. Like, I like rabbits and all that stuff. It's just not the holiday that I tend to gravitate towards. Let's see. My crafting room is unavailable to me until the middle of October, and I'm thinking I'll have to get it straight on the Christmas cards, and I have so many ideas building up. Yikes. Yeah, take those ideas, draw them if you can, or write them down so that you can remember them later. Let's see here. I thought I had someone else. Okay. You mentioned that you keep your white cardstock in plastic boxes. Can you tell us about them? Yes. I have them here. I'll just bring it out really quick. They're in these boxes, these plastic little boxes. I'm not for sure where I got these. I think I may have got them on Amazon. Oh, this one's from Doris, so it must be old. But yeah, they're 8.5 inches, 8.5 by 11 inches. And it doesn't say how deep it is. I would probably say it is about... It's 3 inches deep. So, and it fits pretty much a whole ream of paper in here. So I have hammer mill paper in here. So that's what I use to keep the white cardstock in usually. And then I also have smaller ones. I think these came from like Gina K's card kits back in the day. I'm not for sure if they still come in these, but that's where I got like this one from. And do I need to keep it in a little plastic container? No, but that's what I have. So let's see here. Where do you keep the card bases after you score and cut them? I keep a few of them on my desk in this little container that I got from IKEA. It's super small, and it actually has a lid to it. But I just keep the lid under it. So I keep them here. I keep a few black pieces of panels cut, some white panels. And then on the back here, I'll have a bunch of different card bases. But where I keep the majority of them is in this IKEA box that I have here. It's a 3-layered box that I got. It was on clearance, and this is where I keep most of them. I stack them up and then pull them out as needed. So yeah, I actually have a mix of papers in here. I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but this here is Nina and this here is the Accent Opaque. So one's a little more creamier than the other. So I still have some of Nina I need to get rid of or use up. I think this might be all Nina. Yeah, these are all Nina too. Actually, I might just go ahead and put all Nina out here so that I can just get rid of this. So yeah, that's where I put it, and then it slides over onto my calyx unit. You're welcome, James. Thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. Yes, Nina. Gosh, I miss Gina K's store. I loved that store. I loved going in there and just seeing all the different colors and all the paper. I just loved it so much. It was great. Catherine, yes, that is so awesome. I hope you used my link when you did that. But if not, that's okay too. But I think you're really going to enjoy them. I love working for them. I met Rob and the team at the Scrapbook Expo a few weeks ago. Although I do design for them, I'd never met them in person. So it was great to meet them. Let me see if any other questions came through. Nope. Okay, we're good. I think what I might do is just score all these. I think I've done mostly side folding, I think. So I think maybe I'll switch to top folding for the rest. I'll do a little bit more side, I think. Let's see here. I stored my scorecards in baskets from Dollar Tree. I often spend a day just cutting card fronts and slimline cards. Yeah. Ooh, I do that too. You know, although I've gotten pretty much out of slimline cards, I do love me mini slimlines though. I think those cards are adorable and I love making them. They're easy to fill up a card panel when you're doing a mini. The slim lines, I have problems like filling that whole card up. That's just way too hard for me. I don't know why. I just feel like design wise, I can't get it to be done. So when I see other people do it, I think it's like amazing. You can come to my place and help organize and whatnot. Okay, thanks, bye. Amy, girl, my camera did what you were talking about to me, where it just cut off. So no one can see my face now. I don't know why that's happening because that's never happened before. So I don't know if there was an update to this program. I'm going to have to investigate it a little bit. Did you find out why it happened to you? And if so, please let me know. You guys, Amy's here. She's another excellent card maker, has a great YouTube channel, has been doing this forever and a day. Really funny gal. Got to meet her at Create. It was so fun. It's a random glitch, and nope, it happens sometimes and sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, that's so weird. I don't understand it. It has to be something with the program. I don't think it's with the camera. I'm a dinosaur. You're funny. Sherry, that's so sweet of you, making me more important than Amy. Look at you, trying to get on my good side. I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Me and Amy are good friends. We should do a collab, Amy. We should do a collab on each other's channels. Let's work on that. I don't know how that will work, but we should try it. And I did see that you got your Simon Says Stamp timber box. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. And yeah, let's work on a collab. Let's talk about that and see what we can do. I think that would be fun. We will get in trouble. We got ourselves in trouble at Create. Not really in trouble, but you know, we got a little crazy. Oh, you're working on it now while you're talking to me. I feel so special. Thank you. My fault. Why is everything my fault? Why you gotta blame the new guy? Come on now. IRC, you better watch what you wish for. Just watch what you're wishing for. Wait, am I? Oh, I am. Oh my god. I've been doing this the whole time, you guys. I thought I was doing it wrong. Ugh. No. Ugh. All right, well, that just tells you how smart I am. Womp womp. Let's do side folding now. Oh, that's okay, Kate. That is no one's fault really but my own. I'm just kind of oh my god. I know, next time I will fold one and see. And I just... Oh, did you guys see that? I just did it. You guys, I'm a mess now. I just did 4 inches and not 4 1/4. 4 1/4. Right? Yes, 4 1/4. Girl, I'm not even multitasking. This is the only thing that I was supposed to be doing. Oh my god. I'm so dumb. Poor thing. That poor old man Ricky. Don't know what he's doing. Not that I haven't done this in a million years. Like a million times, I mean. I don't know what's wrong with me, you guys. I guess I'm going to have a lot of top folding cards now. Oh yeah, you're right, Amy. Totally. Amy, have you seen these new brewmates? They are leak-proof straw brewmates now. You should check them out. I got a link for you if you need it. Yeah. This is too funny. I thought I said something earlier. I was like, I think I might be doing this wrong. And I'm like, no, I got it. It's cool. Yeah, check it out, Amy. So this is locked. It's locked it's sealed up. Then you move it to the middle. And then you could wait, let me see. Do I have this on right? Move it in the middle somehow. Oh, there we go. This is magnetic. The straw is magnetic. And there's a metal straw down there. And then you turn it this way to drink out of it. It's pretty cool. And it doesn't spill. So you're welcome. Amy and I have a love of brewmates. We love them. Well, you guys, I think what I'll do is I'm going to finish scoring these and I'll cut them off the camera. Just so that, you know, we all don't get bored and I don't have to feel dumb anymore. But, oh, I think what's happening is Sherry is a little behind on the video, I think. Maybe she paused it. I'm not for sure. But, I think now she's talking about us doing the collab or something on our channel, which we totally should do. Maybe we could dress up as different versions of Cher. And we, hey babes, this is Amy. And I live in Canada. And we have a hot prime minister named Justin. We need to see you fold one and cut one for us at least. I can do that probably. Let me get to the end of this and then I'll fold and cut one for you guys. That's too funny. What is Create? Catherine, Create is an event that Simon Says Stamp holds. And it's kind of like you can take some classes, you can go and meet a bunch of people. There are people like Jennifer and Gina and myself and Amy. Probably next year I may work there a little bit, not for sure, but you just go there to meet a bunch of people. You can do some shopping, do some classes, do some make and takes. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I just need a bigger scoreboard. And I also feel like this is not even. But, oh well. Michelle, that is hilarious. How many days is Create? I think it's... Amy, am I wrong? It was a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? We showed up on Thursday only because we were makers and we could go in early, I believe. But it was super fun. It was pretty great. That's right, we had the VIP event. We are so VIP. Yes, Liz, if you have an extra big one, let me know, because I kind of feel like I need it. I know that I think Sizzix just came out with a new one, too. I think it's super big, and it like does like envelopes and stuff. I mean, we were pretty much treated like Cher when we got there, so it was like everybody was coming up to us and like, hey, I know you. I don't know what's happening with all the milligrams and percentages and stuff, but I must have missed something. Let me see if there's any questions. Nope, no more questions. Okay, that's fine. I cannot believe I did that whole stack of paper in a way that I did not want to do it. People were losing their mind. They were not over me. It was you, girl. They were like dying when they saw you. They like screamed and stuff. It was super fun. It was like you were the Beatles or something. They're like, oh my god, it's card making Cher. That's what they were thinking when they met you, Amy. Brennan, that's awesome. There were crowds all around you. Funny. Ricky was the star of Create. You guys, oh my gosh. Come on. You guys are just too much. If I had $1 for every time someone came up to me and said, "Are you Jeff?" That happened to me so many times. That was funny. Good night, Shells. Have a good one. Enjoy your walk with your dogs. Yeah, remember, Amy, that one person came up to me and said, "Are you Jeff?" And I was like, "Oh, no, I'm Ricky." She goes, "Oh, okay, bye." And she just turned around and left. That was hilarious. I loved it. Nina, Jeff is another card maker. Could have been worse. Could have had that one person who looked me up and down, sniffed, and turned and walked away. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. She probably had allergies, Amy. She had the sniffles. Yep, she was not impressed with me. I laughed so hard, it was so bizarre. Amy, was I there when it happened? I'm not for sure if I remember that. I don't know if I remember it. Oh god, I was being mobbed somewhere else. You're hilarious. There were so many nice people, though. I did enjoy it. A lot of people were nice there. I think I would have remembered that because, especially if I saw it, I probably would have died laughing too. Ooh, not the disdain. All right, you guys, I'm coming to the end of scoring these cards, this card stock. Then I'll get the trimmer out, and then I'll show you that I'm going to cut it. And then go from there. Yep, I received Jeff Lindbergh. That's who it is. That's Jeff. Yes, of course, Michelle. It was totally the most memorable ever. Don't ask me what you were wearing. I don't remember what you were wearing. I don't even remember what I was wearing. Brennan, you did. You confused us all the time, huh? Sorry, I had to respond to a text message real quick. All right, we're getting down to the last here. Some Bob Mackie outfit, no doubt. Hey, babes, Bob Mackie made my dress. What? My gown's by Bob Mackie. Oh my god, that's so fun. Alrighty. Oh, I love Carol Burnett. Oh, she reminds me of my childhood so much. Nina said, I've never heard of Jeff. I could find him and ask, are you Ricky? That's funny. Alright, so here we go. We got the trimmer. Let's go ahead and trim my side folding card. I didn't see Jeff until the last day, and then only for a second. Yeah, I don't know if he was busy or what was going on. I didn't see him a lot either, actually. So, all right, so here we go. We're going to do our side folding cut first. There we go. And then we're going to do a top folding that I folded about forever. Jeff is so elusive. We'll cut this up 4 1/4. All right, now we're gonna fold these bad boys. Oh, are you? You're supposed to fold the page first? Oh yeah, I guess you're right, because then that defeats the purpose of what I just did, right? So, thank you for being here. Jeff doesn't have cool glasses. Let me follow what Jennifer said, the rules. Let me redo this. I'm going to redo it. All right, let me do this again. We got to fold the paper first. And then we're going to fold this paper first. Then we're going to cut. Perfect. I did it right. Yay. Yeah, it was interesting, border. Several people came to ask me if I was Jeff, even though I had a name badge that said Ricky. Do you valley fold or mountain fold your cards? I don't think I pay attention. I just kind of do it. I think this one was a valley fold. I know there's a right and wrong way, and I never probably do it the right way. So, which is the right way? I don't even know. this was a mountain, I think. That's a mountain. That's a mountain. This one's a mountain. I think that's a mountain. I must do mountains a lot. So how many pairs of glasses do I have? Regular glasses, I probably have about 20 pair. I can't show you now because it's not on my... I can show you. But these glasses, the fronts actually come off. So I buy a bunch of these and I switch this out with my outfit. So that's what these are. Indent towards the inside. Got it. Right way is the pushed inside of the fold is the side you fold to close, but it doesn't really matter unless your cardstock is cracking. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, mine isn't cracking, so I guess I'm doing okay. Yeah, the reason I have that many glasses is because I've saved them through my life. So glasses tend to come back in style, so I just kind of keep them, and when they come back in style, that's when I update the lenses. So, okay, everyone. Well, I want to thank you guys so much for being here with me. I wish I could face you and say, hey, maybe I could... Here we go. I wish I could face you and say, hey, that way, but this is just how it's going to be. But, yeah, I'm going to have to figure out why that happened to the forward-facing camera, and we will go from there. But, again, thank you guys so much for being here and watching. I really appreciate it. And, wow, I have 31 people here watching me now. That's amazing. I will try to get on and do more lives more, more frequently. And yeah, I will talk to you soon. You guys make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so that you know a new video will be out. And I will talk with you guys soon. So good night. Bye. Yes, and a thumbs up. Give me all the thumbs up. Have a good night. Bye.